Hey guys, what's up? It is Vampire Mike from Sega CD Universe. I've been playing a game, and I wanted to just talk about one of my favorite game creators, developers, and that is Starbreeze Studios. I believe they were bought out, and then some of the guys also went off to what is now known as Machinegames. So, if you don't know Starbreeze, they made some of these titles. The Chronicles of Riddick, one of my favorite games, comic books, everything. The Darkness. Syndicate. I didn't even know this was them actually at first. And Wolfenstein: The New Order, which is the most recent rendition of the Wolfenstein series. I feel like a lot of games now really feel like Hollywood blockbusters. Usually the stories aren't very thought out or in depth. They're not very, thought-provoking. It's kind of more fluff or filler. I had spoken with Brad about this, Probia Man 5, about he's saying how he loves Guardians of the Galaxy, and it was okay, it was cool, but it wasn't like much to me. Again, it was more like filler or fluff. If you take a movie, like an old movie, it seems like the older movies had more thought-provoking things in them. Movies now seem kind of like a shell of that. Sometimes. At least the Hollywood type stuff that they churn out every year. Sort of like the way Assassin's Creed comes out with a new game every year, and it's just like kind of similar to the old formula, I guess because they're selling a lot of them, so why fix what isn't broken? But it also just is very mundane, and the stories I find to be completely lacking in most titles that come out now, just like most movies that come out now. So when it comes to Starbreeze, or I guess also Machinegames now, I feel like they've really got a really great handle on storytelling, which is interesting. I believe they're from Sweden originally, and it's just like I'm playing through Wolfenstein: The New Order now, and I can totally feel pieces of Riddick and the Darkness in there. The way the story's kind of fleshed out, sort of a slower pace, and sort of gives you, I would say, not like emotional ties, but they try to give you feelings towards the characters, where I feel like some games now sort of, they don't pace well, or the feelings or the attachment you should have towards characters in movies or games, which is what I'm speaking of now, aren't there. They're missing something. I would wholeheartedly say to check this out. It is only single player. I'm playing now, I think I'm on like chapter 3 or 4, and it's really good. It's just a really fun, old-fashioned, throwback type FPS. It's sort of like, think of it this way, when they released that new Duke Nukem and everyone was hyped up and it's like was okay at best, this is like a perfect retread of the series. I thought the last game, which was, what was the last one called? Wolfenstein, it's escaping me. I played it pretty recently too. It was the one with all the black magic and the, like, those powers you get, those what do you call powers? I can't think of the subtitle to it, but it was good. It wasn't great. This is great. Like the only thing is, I would have loved to play online multiplayer, but sadly it doesn't have that. It also does include a Doom beta, which is neither here nor there. I like Doom. I tried playing through the third one, and I got rather far, but not very. And I just think if you haven't checked out any of the Starbreeze or Machinegames Studios titles, definitely check them out. If you're kind of sick of the mundane sort of, again, Hollywood blockbuster feel to games, then I would check out their titles. I thought the Syndicate game was good. I really don't like Rosario Dawson, and she's one of the main characters in it, her model and her voice. But I thought the game was pretty cool. Online is probably better. This is just, I can't rave enough about the Darkness. If you've watched my channel before, or if you've seen my tattoo of the Darkling under my arm, it is just amazing. The sequel was good. It was made by a different company. I think it was 2K Games. The sequel was good. Very more comic booky, not so serious, and not nearly as open or big of a game. But this game is amazing. And then this one was also excellent, very stealthy, which I'm not really into, but really fun, stealthy, and I love the movies. So check out that if you haven't. This was originally released on the Xbox, and then they re-released it on the 360 with another set of missions, the Butcher Bay and the Assault on Dark Athena. So that was really it. I just kind of wanted to bullshit about that because I feel like games have really gotten mundane and kind of a filler appeal to them, if you will. Some games, not all. I know people will probably leave messages in the comments and talk all this shit about how could you say that such and such a game has a great story. Maybe I haven't played it. I don't know. So I'm not bashing all games or all titles that get released. It just feels like they're just kind of churning them out, though, for the most part. So thanks, guys, for watching. It's Vampire Mike from Sega CD Universe. Be good.